Alright, so if you've watched any of my videos or uh, read any of my blog posts, you'll know uh, I'm really into loading properly at the top. So on the right, I have two sticks there to make sure I stay pretty centered because load comes from turning your shoulders 90 degrees. I'm just a little bit short of 90 degrees, but you can see the separation between my hip turn and my shoulder turn. So that creates some power to fire through. Okay, so now if I draw a line down there, it's inside my right leg, and so I'm loaded into my right side, ready to fire down through, right? And you can see how my lower body bumps towards that stick and then turns out of the way. That one I may have slid a little bit more than I wanted, but it bumps that hip, so the weight transfer comes from the upper body coiling. You can see how my head's pretty much the same spot the whole time, right? When my shoulders load behind the ball, then my hips bump and turn through. So now I drill for that on the left, and when I have most people do this, their sequencing gets all off, which explains why, they miss hit the ball and don't get much distance out of their swing. So as I take it away, I begin to step back, kind of like in baseball. Okay, so now there, you can see I'm at the similar position as the video on the right, where if I draw a line from the brim of my cap, I'll draw it a little bit more on the right side, we can see I'm inside my right leg. And I'm in posture, right? You can see I'm in posture there, not standing up. Now as I now as I bump the hips to start my downswing, I want to start my downswing, I glitched a little bit so you can see it's hard. But that one, you can see how much better I turned out of the way versus that one I slid a little bit more. So that drill really helps you get the feeling of getting loaded properly, and then you're gonna want to start to swing your arms down first, but just be cautious of it and get a pause there before you step forward. So you can see I was really trying to hold it, and then I even almost glitched there. Double pump, so you don't want to do that, but you really want to have some separation between backswing and downswing where you get fully loaded and stop, then you step your right foot first, or your left foot, lead foot, and then you turn down through and look at those hips fire and all that weight transferring in there. It'll be really hard for you at first, but you'll get it pretty quickly, and that'll teach you how to load properly and fire through into the golf ball.